and welcome to another episode of Sci-Kid! Do you know what this is? You're right! This is a piece of paper. I love paper because it is where I write stories, draw maps, and paint pictures. I also use this paper to wrap gifts and do crafts. I don't use this kind of paper to carry things because obviously it will easily tear. Or will it? We will find out in today's experiment. With me today is someone, and she will introduce herself to us.
Good morning, kids of hope. I'm Steffi. I love experiments as well because they are awesome.
Thanks, Ate Steffi. Now, will you please tell your kids out there what we will need for our experiment today?
Our materials are a stack of books, 4 sheets of bond paper, scotch tape, and scissors.
Thank you, Ate Steffi. Now that the materials are ready, let's get started. Ate Steffi, will you please help me with steps 1 up to 3?
Step 1. Fold 1 sheet of paper into 4 equal parts.
What do you mean? Oh, you need to fold. Then make a square column with 4 even segments on the side. But first, we'll wait for Ate Steffi because she's taking a bit longer. Okay, so step 2.
Fold 1 sheet of paper into 3 equal parts.
Make a triangular column. Tape the sides. Now, what are we going to do now? This is very hard.
1, 2.
I just hope I can make it. To make a circular column,
tape the edges together.
I think this is the easiest one. Step 4. Let each of the columns stand just like this. Before the last step, let me tell you what these paper columns represent us. Our different experiences shape us into different forms. The real test of our strength comes when we are pressed by hard times, represented by this stack of books. Very heavy, but not for us. Now for our final step.
Step 5. It's time to test the strength of each column.
Let's see how many books can get stacked on top of these columns. Ate Steffi, how many books do you think can get stacked on the square column?
Maybe like 5?
I think so. I hope so. How about on the triangular column before you?
Maybe like 3 or 6.
How about the circle?
Maybe 4.
Okay, let's test out. There's only one way to find out whether your answers are correct. Let's just hope it will hold with 2. Wow, it's so strong. Let's try with square column first. Ate Steffi, please do honors of stacking books on the square column, which Ate Steffi is already doing. Let's count how many books we can in the square column. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 books! Now it's my turn. I'm going to stack these books on the triangular column as well. Let's count how many books again. Oh, not the circle column, only the triangular.
1,
2, 3.
Oh no!
3 books at least.
And the third one fell.
Now, let's take turns let's take turns on the circular column. I'll do it first, but we will stop on the 7th book. I hope it will hold. 1. You put.
Oh, you have to make it level. You have to make it level.
I think what's the technique?
To go to the center. So, you want your turn?
I just hope it will hold. I hope it's
3.
This is inevitable. According to boundless brilliance, the strength of the columns lies on the edges where the books actually sat. While the square has 4 columns, which represents the number of books that one can hold in the square, and same for the triangular column, only has 3 edges to split the weight. You can see that the square, remember, was 4, and then the triangle was 3 equal number of edges. The circle does not have any corners, so in a way, it can be viewed as having an infinite number of edges that help to distribute the weight. When the book is placed in the middle of a pillar, the center of its gravitational force is also placed in the center of a circle. Since the edges of a circle are all equally far away from the center, the force of gravity will be distributed evenly. As a result, each tiny segment of the infinite number of edges on the circle carries much less pressure, and therefore the circle can hold more weight than the other shapes. Try stacking an infinite number of books. Just try stacking an infinite number of books, not an infinite. Maybe some 10, like that. Try it. Try to make it 10. So, when the children of Israel were in the promised land, they were given an important job, and that is to take possession of the land of Canaan. The Israelites were afraid of the people because of the land, because they knew they were not strong enough. But Moses told them something very, very important. Ate Steffi, can you tell us what he told the children of Israel?
Moses said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, because the people of the land, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Deuteronomy 31:6.
Thank you, Ate Steffi. Kids of Hope, we may be weak like the paper shapes, but if we let God shape us into the forms He wants of us, we will be strong.
Yes, Yuan, you are right. As the quotation says, we are weak in nature, but we serve a strong God. He is always available for His children. He knows our limits. He will not allow us trials beyond our limit because He is our Creator.
Thanks for that, Ate Steffi. Kids of Hope, we hope that you learned something from our experiment today. This is Yuan.
This is Steffi, reminding you to be strong in the Lord. And see you next time here on Sci-Kid!